Well, hello again, everyone. Well, welcome back. Today we're looking at the counterpart to the Undercrown Corona Pequena in the Maduro version. This is the shade, and it's also 4 by 44. Very small, very small. There is your density. Quick little. I'm hearing from people morning cigar they tend to go to. Now this uses an Ecuadorian Connecticut shade wrapper, Sumatra binder, and Nicaraguan and Dominican fillers. Got to be real honest with you. Connecticut wrappers with me is sort of, and I said this to one of the Drew Estate people, Joe Grow. I said it's kind of on a show me basis or prove to me. A lot of people love the shade in the larger version. So I feel sure you're going to like this one no matter what I say. But I tend to be more of a, let me see what sort of flavors I get out of this. So for that reason, I urge you to pay attention to what I say about the cigar and disregard any of my scores because, it's just, I don't feel like it's, if you're a Connecticut person, if you like those, then, take how I describe it into account, okay? More than what I score it as. Now, again, I'm going to try to do it in thirds. I have no idea how fast it's going to burn. It's so short. We did the last one barely, so we'll try this one, but I guess that's, where we stand. So let's get right to it. The Undercrown Shade Corona Pequena. All right, just like the Maduro version, we have to take off this little band at the foot. Of course, you got a good close-up of it in the lead-in shade. The color and the gold on these bands just about matches the cigar, don't you think? It's just really close. All right, let's take this band off real quickly. There we go. Shade. Got a good draw. Well, I can get cedar with just a dab of citrus influence. It's not a lot. A lot of cream notes. And it's a sweet cream. And partly because there is brown sugar in it, in the cigar. Quite a bit of a very, more on the vegetable type of nutmeg. The cream and nutmeg are pairing up. And they're very quite thick, both of them. And a nice black coffee base. There's black pepper at about 7.5. It's quite a bit of black pepper, actually. So it is a nice, light, sweet start. So let's see how we're going at the first third. Well, we're here at the first third, and the cream has a little toastiness to it. There's more cedar now, not much, if any, citrus influence. Brown sugar is nice. The toasted cream and nutmeg are still combining nicely. You know, the cream is toasted, but it's not like in your face cream, but it's definitely there. And then the nice black coffee base, which is really not something you focus on because of the nice sweeter notes of this brown sugar in the cream. Um, Mild to medium. It's not very powerful right now, but it's really a good basic Connecticut cigar. I'm starting it off at 92, and with a clean palate, and I made sure I had one today. You get these flavors, and they're pretty nice. I believe I could imagine it with a cup of black coffee. It might go very nicely. So let's see how we are at the second third. The end of the second third. And for me, the cigar improved. You know, the tangy citrus notes, something came back. It's you really get more tanginess than you do straight cedar. So it's a nice tangy cedar. Brown sugar is still there. The cream, it's not so toasted anymore, but the cream and nutmeg is quite prominent. So you've got a nice tangy cedar with subtle brown sugar and a lot of a nice cream and nutmeg combination. And then, of course, your black coffee base. It is jumped in strength a little. It's a high grade medium, very close to medium to full. Did I even mention the finish in the first segment? I don't believe I did. But it's a lot of cream and nutmeg. And it's a sweet cream. It's a lot of sweetness in the finish with nice lingering black pepper. But I would bump it to 93 for the second third easily. And you know, I'm getting a little longer burn time at this point out of this Connecticut than I did the Maduro. And I'm intentionally going as slow as I can because I really find that if you go too fast with a Connecticut, it just washes out. It gets bitter. You've got to go slow. I mean, who's in a hurry these days anyway? So going nice and slow. You've got a very good cigar here at the second third. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. As with a lot of cigars, it pretty much reverted back to the way the first third was. That nice tanginess just wasn't there. It was like it was in the first third. Same flavor notes, same everything, except the strength went up to medium to full, a solid medium to full. The finish is unchanged. I believe this is a good morning cigar for a lot of people. And it's fairly short. Now, I did get a longer burn time out of this cigar because I told you I went slow. In fact, looking at my notes, 104 versus 54. 54 for the Maduro, 104 for the Shade. So exactly 10 more minutes. That's a long time for a 4-inch cigar. But it's good. I confess to you that I'm not a Connecticut guy, but this is a good Connecticut. So if you like Connecticut's and you like the Shade, you'll probably like this. Overall score is 92.33. which is not bad at all. So there you have it. The new Undercrown Shade Corona Pequena 92.33.